How can women in the workplace make their mark?
That's a great question. So I think that sometimes when I talk to young women that I'm working with and coaching or mentoring, I encourage them to literally take a seat at the table. Like if you look at the room that we're in right now, we're in a conference room, one of our main conference rooms here in the city. We have the traditional boardroom table, but then you have seats around the perimeter of the room. You've got chairs, up against the wall. And a lot of times what I see is women come into the organization and take a seat against the wall versus come literally sit at the table. That literal representation of being physically at the table means a lot when you want to engage as a leader and as an important contributor to the organization. So one thing I would tell women, and really anyone, but women specifically, is come sit at the table, literally and figuratively, because you've got something great to bring. You've got a perspective and a talent, and we want to hear that, and we want to know what your thoughts are and what your perspective is, because that makes us all stronger. If we're all just speaking, same speak, and we don't hear just diverse perspectives, if people are shy about speaking up, then we're not going to get that full potential that we can reach as an organization. So one way I say is sit at the table, literally and figuratively.
Awesome. Great. It's good information, I know, for everybody that will be listening to this. Question number 3 is, how do you expect the workplace to change over the next 5 years to encourage more women into work?
So I think that goes back a little bit to the conversation we were already having. I honestly can't imagine how the workplace is going to change in the next 5 years, really primarily from the driver of the pandemic and all of the changes that we've seen in such a short time. But again, I hate this pandemic. I'm ready for it to be over, and the pain and the suffering that it has caused so many. I wouldn't wish it to ever happen again. But I do think that something that is going to come out of this is the ability for us to be more flexible in the way we work and the way we deliver services. And I hope, and I really believe that is going to be beneficial for women as we are able to embrace that more and bring in a better embracing technology to allow us to integrate our work and our home and our responsibilities to our families and friends. And I hope that comes.